So I've been playing Final Fantasy XVI and it's... well, it's a game anyway. It's the #1 Kaiju Game of Thrones themed handyman simulator out this year, but that doesn't mean it can't be improved. So gather round and Square Enix, and I know you're watching Square Enix, get ready to make notes, because I'm about to enlighten you with 5 ways Final Fantasy XVI could and definitely should be improved. Okay, let's go.
Number 1. Change Clive's name.
So we have this huge epic story about divine monsters, kings and conquerors making decisions that affect thousands of people, and scheming, power-hungry villains. And the noble, handsome hero who's going to save the day is called Clive. Clive? That's an elderly postman's name. He might as well have been called Jimmy or Ian or Fred or Rolf. I say give him a proper heroic name like Blestiny or Gigantinum or maybe even Richard. Yeah, that'd work. Dick saves the day.
Number 2. Give Clive a bum bag.
So when he's not leading a revolution, Clive is mainly like an odd jobs man. He'll pick up some flowers for you, he'll fetch some linen, whatever you need. Makes sense, you know, because if someone at Meta needed their bum wiped, they'd just ask Mark Zuckerberg to do it. Actually, to be fair, I reckon he'd really relish the opportunity to get in there and study the human anus. Never mind. Anyway, my point is that Clive's always collecting shit for people, so why not give him a bum bag or a papoose? Maybe a Moogle themed one even.
Number 3. Make Karen the sidekick, not Jill.
Let's face it, Jill is a Ryvita in human form. Oh Clive, I want to help. Oh Clive, it's such a grey day, isn't it? Oh Clive, this mission will be dangerous. Have you sorted your life insurance out yet? It's important, you know. Oh my god, she is such a sigh in a blouse. Meanwhile, Karen is an absolute badass. She's a northern bullet. She's like a mixture of a Leeds-based Del Boy and the Yorkshire Ripper, and she sounds like my auntie.
Go on then.
Fuck it, let's make her the main character. Can you imagine her as Ifrit? I'll burn your tits off, you great galoot.
Number 4. Get Keith from The Office to voice Sid.
So Finchy from The Office was Sid, right? And to be fair, he did an awesome job. But I can't help but think that if you were looking at The Office for inspiration, there were better options out there. Now, I was tempted to say Gareth, but I don't think the world is ready for a West Country man in a video game who isn't a farmer. So my pick would be Big Keith.
Number 5. Go full Game of Thrones.
Now, we've all heard the comparisons to this game and Game of Thrones, and it's definitely a fair point to make, but I think they should have gone full Game of Thrones, you know, really committed. I want to see Ifrit in an orgy, I want to see Mid getting a head imploded, Tom's getting crucified, oh, and of course, a shite ending.
Conclusion.
So there you have it, 5 things Square Enix can do to make Final Fantasy XVI into a good game. It's simple really, I'd wager my codpiece that you could do all of that in about 100 megabytes in a patch maybe. So why don't they do it? Because they simply do not care, and nor do I. So subscribe, like, leave a comment, blah blah blah, bye bye!